What's going on, Big Bang family? It's your boy Big Bang Joe, and today we're gonna be talking about NASA Federal Credit Union and how you can get high limit business credit products. But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure you leave a comment down below, letting me know that you're new here, so I can come welcome you to the family personally. Not only do you need to let me know that you're new here, you need to smash that like button, punch that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell, because you know that I'm gonna be making videos just like this every single day, and you don't wanna miss it. But with that being said, we're going to talk about NASA Federal Credit Union. So first and foremost, to become a member of NASA Federal Credit Union, it's very, very simple, right? You either have to have a family member that's involved in NASA Federal Credit Union. There's other things, but for the people that don't meet the requirements, they have a way that you can get in. So it's something called the National Space Society that you can join, and once you join that, they'll give you unlimited access to NASA Federal Credit Union, and you'll officially become a member. You actually have to have a membership on the business side to access their business credit products. Unlike the personal side where you can just get a credit card without being a member of NASA Federal Credit Union, you have to be a member for the business side. All right, so let's go into the actual credit card. It's not gonna be a long video, but I'm finna give y'all the game on what y'all need to do so y'all can access it. This here is the NASA Federal Business Visa Platinum Advantage Rewards Card, and it says credit transactions. You can get 1 point for every dollar you spend, and cashback rewards on every purchases. And right here it says credit line up to $50,000, right? And it says right here, so that's a very high limit that you can get on a business credit card, and it's not going to show up on your utilization. So, of course, it's based on your stated income. So hey, you can put what you want to put on there. This is not financial advice, so you can do what you will with that information. A competitive variable rate is no annual fee. Individual spending limit features, and they have free travel and emergency assistance. So although you can get a high limit credit card, $50,000, they also have lines of credit. And the reason why I'm even comparing the two is because with credit cards, to get the money out, you have to do certain things like manufacturer spending, and I have an ebook down below about how to do that, how you can earn free rewards and travel, and I'll also liquidate your credit cards and basically make money at the same time. But although that's cool, a lot of people don't want to do that. So I always talk about lines of credit, and they also have lines of credit. So we're gonna go into the lines of credit. So right here it says they have revolving lines of credit, lines up to $2 million. $2 million. And it says flexibility to finance up to 80% of collateral, including equipment, personal real estate, and inventory. So obviously you're gonna have to put up collateral, especially for amounts as much as $2 million. You know what I'm saying? So that's obvious. And it's easy to access funds, and they have competitive rates and fees. All right. So with these business credit products, they're gonna be pulling from your experience. All right, so just like the personal, the business side is going to pull your experience as well, but you can access these products, and usually with experience you can remove the inquiry very simple. Whether it's the business side or personal side, you can remove it. It's not going to report to your personal, so you can get it removed. You just call them up, use a 24-hour inquiry removal hack. All right, so let's talk about what you actually need to do to be able to get into this credit union so you can access these products. So it says right here, accounts only available for approved industries. All right, so let's hit that. Okay, so we already know that you don't want to have a high risk business when it comes to getting funding from most institutions, right? Because if you have a high risk business, then they're not going to give you as much funding, or they even will deny you for funding, right? For example, if you have a real estate company, because in 2008 when the crash happened, a lot of people was getting funded for real estate, and now what banks and credit unions are doing are mitigating their risk. Because in 2008, when people were getting funded for that, they basically defaulted on all the loans when the market did what it did. And look at them, they were left holding the bag. So they was like, okay, well, now we're not going to lend to as many real estate companies. So you can't have a high risk business. But to get around that, you have to maneuver a certain way. So I wouldn't recommend a real estate, trucking, credit repair, construction, just things like that. But it's always ways to get around it, and I always recommend people to put things like consulting, right? Consulting, you can make consulting out of any business model. And when you're dealing with real estate, you can use property management, because anybody's managing a property when you're dealing with real estate. So it's always ways to maneuver around it. You don't want to have a high risk business, as it says right here. It's for approved industries that will deny you an account even if you're not an approved industry. So consulting is always a go, even though some people are, getting hip to that. But consulting is green, it's good. And it says businesses registered outside of Maryland, Virginia, and the District of Columbia will be required to provide foreign entity registration. So if you're not in the DMV area, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you aren't able to access an account unless you foreign file your business into one of those states. And it's very simple to do. You can go on InkFile and do it. You can go on LegalZoom and do it. It's very, very simple. All you do is do a foreign entity, and you'll be able to access these high limit credit products, right? So you're not left out, right? If you're not in those areas, you can do it. But if you are in those areas, go for these products, man. You can get these high limit funding products, and I haven't applied for any of these products just yet, but I'm looking to do it. If you have these products, let me know down below what you think about them. If you don't have these products and you're looking to go apply, and you get approved, come back to the comments and say, hey, Big Bank Joe, I just got approved for a $50,000 credit card, and guess what? We're going to celebrate that win with you. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bells on, because I'm going to be putting y'all on game every single day. Y'all know what's going on. All right? And always remember, the top ain't going nowhere. You just got to get there. Let's get it.
Had to go and get it. Steady grinding just behind the scenes. I've been on a mission. Gotta touch him by any means. Said we can go high five.